A few months ago, someone approached me. He was a new farmer. Actually, he's still a new farmer. He approached me and he was going to start his brooding process. That was his first batch. Okay, so he approached me. He needed some guidance on the brooding, feeding, and all that. So he needed a lot of information and he needed everything in details. Okay, so I told him to pay $50. $50. Okay, that is around roughly 200 like Ugandan shillings, 200,000. And when I told him that, after explaining everything that we had to do, of course, I told him a few things and he had to purchase like programs because that was a lot of information for me to sit, of course, like sit, write, make a full program, all different programs, and then send them to him. And on top of that, I have to call him and like have like almost a full session explaining each and everything, because you just don't give someone a program and you leave him to suffer with it. They may not understand it and it comes back to me when, of course, when they make losses or things don't go right. So I told him to pay $50 and he said this was his first question. I was looking for that conversation here, but I think Atekamu disappearing messages, so I lost that chat, the first chat. So when I told him to pay $50, he was like, "Oh, why am I even supposed to pay $50?" I was like, "Why have you inboxed me?" It's because you need guidance, you need information, you need programs, you need like everything that you don't know because you're a new farmer. He was like, "No, it's not worth it. I'm going to ask someone." I think he had a relative who has ever raised birds that is local. I think local birds. So local or trailers, I'm not sure. I was like, it's okay. But the way he responded, he was like, it made me feel like I was actually stealing his money or I was just taking his money for nothing. I was like, cool, it's very fine. I wish you like luck because, of course, I had told him a few things without even charging him money. So after that, I like months went by. I think the first month he was okay. I don't know what he did, but he was brooding. The second month he was okay, and then after brooding, he came back to me and was like, "Oh, I'm just removing my birds like from the brooder. What can I do?" I told him it is okay if it is time. Of course, you can remove them from the brooder. So he wanted a program, a feeding program. So I asked him what he has been feeding the birds from day one, and